Cincinnati Underground Railroad Freedom Center tonight is winning the fight to keep its doors open.
The center is about to become partners with the Cincinnati Museum Center. 9 News anchor Lance Berry broke news of the merger on WCPO.com. 9 News reporter Janelle Walton is following this story. She is live with new details. Janelle?
Clyde and Carol, there are a lot of questions about this merger tonight. Will there be job cuts? Is it possible that the Freedom Center could be forced to move inside of the Museum Center in Queensgate? No matter what, though, people think about those questions. There are a lot of people in the community tonight saying that they are just relieved that the Freedom Center actually has a second chance. The Underground Railroad Freedom Center, situated along the banks of the Ohio River, has received a life raft. The Cincinnati Museum Center has worked out a deal to take over operations of the financially strapped museum. Neither centers wanted to talk about the merger today, but several city leaders say they support the idea.
I think because of Doug McDonald's ability, like the America I Am exhibit, his ability to leverage exhibits like that and them travel all around the country, I think that the national footprint that the Freedom Center has is even going to give those exhibits more credibility, and they'll be stronger.
Mariah Barth says she has visited both museums on numerous occasions. Barth says it's wonderful to hear the Freedom Center may be saved by another important contributor to the community.
I love stories. I know that sounds silly, but I like history and storytelling, and they had the story quilt, I think, was my favorite part about it, and I think that's a great thing to have in your community, to have your stories told to everybody.
I think it's a great idea to do absolutely everything we can to keep the Freedom Center in our community. I think it's an important part of Cincinnati, an important part of our identity as Cincinnati. So I'm glad to hear that the museums in the community are working together to try to keep it here.
Others say the Freedom Center does offer a unique look at history, and it would be sad to see it go.
I think it's good to keep around, to look at, history, on, slavery and, blacks, and also the Museum Center with just natural history. I think it's a good thing to keep around, and I think it should merge for them to stay open.
And so the question tonight, just how will this merger take place? We're going to get some answers to that tomorrow morning at 9:30. That's when both museums will actually hold a joint press conference here at the Freedom Center downtown along the banks of the Ohio. Back to you, Carol.